However, here's the key. Just because a person is a Jonathan in one season does not mean they cannot become a Saul in another. If you keep reading past verse 4, Jonathan loves David and recognizes David, but Saul is afraid of David, but still uses David because David wins battles for Israel and the people love David. So Saul he's afraid of David, but because he recognizes now that the people love him, and now he's not just jealous, PJ, but he's afraid that David is going to take his throne. He's afraid of David, but he still uses David to win battles for him. Saul doesn't realize that it's not the position that he should be afraid of. What Saul should really be concerned about is the fact that he has lost the presence of God. Because if you got the presence of God, the position don't matter. You don't have to be the CEO to affect change when the presence of God is on your life. You can be the lowest person in the company, but if you got the presence of God and you have favor with man, then guess what? Then God's presence is more important than the position. So Saul is worried about the wrong thing, but he still uses David even though he's afraid of David. He's afraid, Nathaniel, because the women start singing a song. Saul has killed thousands, and David tens of thousands. That's the whole song. I don't even know what beat you put with that, but you know. Saul has killed thousands. David has killed tens of thousands. And he is afraid of him. Because anytime the presence of God is no longer with you, you can't be secure in the place that God has put you. Saul here in the text, represents people and places that need you but don't love you and are not committed to you. They have no problem with you exercising your gift as long as they can control how you exercise it. They have no issue, Jay, with you making a difference in the community as long as they have the power to tell you when to stop doing what they don't want you to do. Saul represents people who love you, who don't love you, they just love what you do. They don't want to hear what you got to say, just shut up and play basketball. They don't want to hear how you feel, they just want to know, are you going to be able to come to work today? Oh, I don't care what happened, but Saul represents someone who has no desire to see you flourish. They just want to make sure that you return a profit today. And here is the problem. Boy, you preaching. Many of us, here it is. Many of us, Matt, have made covenants with people and places that need us, but don't love us. And because we need to be needed, we give our hearts to people and places that only want us for what we can do when we should be giving our hearts to those who we are in covenant with.